everybody, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be finally showing you guys my go-to makeup, favorite bronzy, glittery, doing the most makeup. This is my go-to. This is my favorite. I've been doing this look for honestly as long as I can remember. So I'm just going to show you guys the products that I use, the steps that I use. I'm also going to be chit-chatting with you, giving you a little bit more updates about my life, giving you the tea and all that good stuff. So come right along, let's get right into the video. So first, let's just start with some skin prep. I like to use this facial radiance pad, so it just helps tone, exfoliate, and then I use a Tiger Calming Grass Mist because it just gives me back that hydration. I found that my makeup applies a lot better and I have less problems blending when I use a moisturizer underneath. Before, I was like against moisturizing my skin underneath because I thought that it was just like my makeup's gonna slip, or like it's just too many layers, I'm already oily. But what it comes down to, when you hydrate it before, you're actually taking care of the skin better, and your makeup's gonna actually stay on the skin and it's gonna apply better and stay better, honestly, for me anyways. So for foundation, I am in a dilemma still. I don't know what's taking me so long to go to the store and buy a new foundation. I have literally so many dark ones right here that are just way too dark for me. They fit me last summer, but I'm not as light as I'm not as dark as I was last summer. So right now I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Pro in the shade Pecan, and I think it still might be a little bit too dark, but we're going to make it work. So I really like Bare Minerals. I used to use this one before and I finally went back to it. It's just like a, let me see, performance wear liquid foundation, and it has SPF 20. So this one I feel like I'm, you know, handling my skincare while still getting like a full coverage. This one, it's like super liquidy and it doesn't feel like, I was using Kat Von D for a bit, and sometimes I'll still use I'll still use Kat Von D if like I'm going out and it's gonna be like a long day, because that one's like full coverage. But because my skin has been a little bit annoying me lately, using a foundation that thick, like it just feels so tacky. So I'm gonna go in with this beauty blender. I always like to wet them before, not too much because that's when you get the separation. Because if you use like, oh fuck, I forgot to put primer. That's okay, at least I moisturized. Because I saw this makeup artist on TikTok, and she swears by not using primer. She's like, what do you need it for? As long as you are putting moisturizer underneath, you're good. And reason why some people, like, I don't know girls if you ever experience this, but when you put primer and then say you wet your beauty blender like before putting concealer or even foundation, you get that separation. And from what she said, it's because that the oil and the water, the oil from your primer and the water that you're putting on the sponge, it is not a good mix together, and that's why you get the separation. So I'm not even mad that I forgot my primer, is what I'm trying to say. Another person that doesn't use primer is Jennifer Lopez's makeup artist, Scott Barnes. You guys are probably sick of me talking about J-Lo, but she's a queen. And I watched, so there's this YouTuber called Tati Beauty, and she's been in the makeup game, YouTube makeup game, for a long time. And she had Scott Barnes on her channel, and he gave her the full J-Lo experience, like makeup, and his steps are crazy. First of all, he puts his contour first, heavy concealer, and then blends the foundation on top afterwards. And actually the look of it after, the way it comes together, it's so beautiful. I'm like, wow, no wonder. It just depends how much time I have. If I have hella time, then I'll do my eyebrows first and take my time with it. Okay, so now that's all patted in. So for my contour lately, I've been using the Ulta moisturizing foundation stick. So the reason I like to use this one is because it's literally, it applies so nice and creamy. Like, I don't know why I did it that shape. Oh my god. Okay, so just there. That's a little bit down the nose. And I'm gonna blend it. It's gonna look better, I know right now. It's like I'm saying, this stuff is like super pigmented. So be careful. I can't contour the face without contouring the lips. It's just a thing. I have to do it. And then we're gonna give that chin. Boom. That's the places where I contour. Then I'm going to grab an equal fluffy brush like this and just start going in. Don't rub. You want to pat it into the skin. Pat, pat, pat. For the longest time, I was using the LA Pro Girl, you know, that same foundation, not foundation, the concealer brush thing applicator that I feel like everyone is using for so long, and I barely switched. I switched to this cream stick in, when was it, February or March of this year, and I don't think I'll ever go back to the other one because this one, it's just so blendable. Like, it literally just melts right into the skin, even though it applies so pigmented. Like, it's really workable and blendable. So look at that. I'm a cheeky type girl already. I have a really round face, big face, so it's key to like chisel that part out. And you really have to be patient and take your time with the base makeup, because that is what makes or break the makeup. Like, if you're gonna take your time with anything, take your time with the base and make sure it's like all blended, because it's just gonna be seamless and like melt all together at the end. Okay, so quick little update. I realized that when I posted it that I took a pregnancy test, I said that on June 3rd I would be letting you guys know how my doctor's appointment went. And then after that I did the try on haul, and I don't think that I updated you guys about the news of how the doctor's appointment went. I'm sure you guys can guess, because if it was that I came out pregnant, I would have been posted that video already. But basically, I'm in the clear and I was not pregnant. She said it could have been an early pregnancy loss, and usually if I test and then I test again and start my period and it says negative, then most likely I'm not. But she said good call on coming in, like you always just want to make sure, you know. So we did the ultrasound, didn't see anything. But what was really interesting is the first lady, the technician, she did it and she was quiet the whole time, so I assumed like, oh, there's nothing. And then she was like, oh, see this part of the lining of your uterus, it's really thick, and that can be a sign of early pregnancy. So I was thinking like, oh shoot, there actually might be a chance that I am. And then she was like, but hold on, let me get the doctor and she'll tell you the results. And then the doctor came in and she's like, basically like, look, there's nothing in your uterus right now, you're good, not pregnant. And I was like, oh, okay. Honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I was hoping to see a little something in there. Like, that's crazy. I went from I don't want a kid till I'm 30 to like, okay, I'm here getting my ultrasound, and I'm not gonna lie, I hope there's something in there. But no, I guess divine timing, you guys. Like, it'll happen when it's supposed to. So now I just take this flat tiny brush and I'm gonna just go down, and with the contour I keep it pretty dark first, and then I'll go in with the concealer and play around with it, like how I'm gonna blend it. So this part, just drag it all the way down. I have like a rounded ball thingy going on the tip of my nose, so I just do like an arrow down and then I cross it at the top. And then you want to just buff this out again, buff it out, buff it out. See how pigmented this is? Like, I only put 2 little lines, but it stays a lot. And then I'm gonna get this, don't mind the nose contour, like I play around with that one. I like to take my time. I don't, because it's so much product, you don't want to move it everywhere, and then you're just gonna have a really dark nose and you're gonna do the opposite effect. So with nose contour, I feel like it's a lot of back and forth, and kind of just have to play with it. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, of course. Like, who doesn't use Tarte Shape Tape? The 34S medium sand. This one's like the bright, make my under eye pop. You see that? So I like to apply it right in the corner, just a little bit, because you're just gonna blend it in and tap it into the places that you apply it. So just by that, you could see like the difference. Then I drag it down the nose. Drag it down the nose. Then lift the eye. Lift the eye. And as you can see already, like it does something to me. 2 lines there. I have a lot of redness here, so I like to put it there, and then just a little bit here. I usually just do that. I don't know why I always like how this stuff looks when you apply the concealer. Like, concealer is my favorite. I love concealer and blush like forever. I love those two. I just got this new it reminds me of like a pencil box, but it has all these beauty blenders. It was a long time due that I get a beauty blender. It itches. So I really like this one. They're super squishy, and then you don't lose them, and they don't get as dirty. You just always have a place for them. So I'm gonna spritz it with my water. And then, so the way I do it, I used to glide a lot like this, but you want to just press it into the places where you apply it, and take your time with it. Like, keep pressing it where you applied it and focus on those parts first, and then I blend upwards down the nose. Okay, so this is like my go-to. It's crazy. I now that I think back, like, I would do this much concealer, and then I would blend everything out or whatever, go back in with my contour brush, and then I would apply another light bright concealer. Like, I was obsessed with the look of the like really bright under eye. Sometimes, not gonna lie, I still do it just like as a finishing touch, because it just gives you that like super awake, lifted look. Depending on where you place your concealer, you can really change the shape of your face to your advantage, and I need that because, like I said, my face is fairly large. I know that. Oh god, I forgot to put it down the middle. So for the down the middle one, I use this Tarte creaseless concealer. This one's more creamy, and it kind of like, it's super blendable. So there, and then a tip there. Then we're just gonna let that line sit for a little bit while I blend the rest of it, because that's the line that's really gonna give you that nose. I want it to look like I can breathe out of my nose, girl. Okay. And don't worry right now, it might look a little harsh, but I take my time with the blending part, and it's gonna come together, don't you worry. So anyways, last week was interesting. I had another court date, as you guys know. If you've been keeping up with my videos, I've been going to court. Haven't disclosed why, and I'm kind of going back and forth if I should share it or not. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what's too much sharing, like how much do I want to share, because like, you know, I don't want people to think certain things of me or like come to your own conclusions. I don't want it to affect like the people that I have now that are returning to my videos, but we'll see. But anyways, I had that court hearing. I thought it was going to be the last one, and then they're going to come up with like, okay, what are we going to do about this, like once and for all. But no, I have to go back again next month, and then hopefully next month it'll be all done. So a video I have coming up that I'm also iffy about, and I want you guys to let me know if you think I should, or if you're even interested in seeing this type of video. But I kind of wanted to do like a Q&A about my OnlyFans, because if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I've been really into my spirituality, and sometimes I feel like what I'm doing is not aligning. Like, I believe and I read about all these other things, and I know how precious our energy is and where we apply it, and where we like choose to place our energy. Like, it has meaning, and sometimes I just don't feel like I'm aligned to what I believe fully. Like, OnlyFans, it's bothered me how long I've been still doing it. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the opportunity to make money from home and create my own schedule, but at the same time, it's like, I'm sick of it. Like, I have a video that I want to do just answering the questions and clearing up the stigma that OnlyFans has, and telling you why I started it, telling you, you know, what I post, how much I make, what my family thought about it when they first found out, just things like that. So let me know if you want a video like that, and then depending on how that video goes, I'm going to be doing a part 2 telling you about the closing and why it's coming to an end, because I'm not about to be going on my 3rd year of OnlyFans. It's already been 2 years. 2 years too long. I honestly didn't think or ever envision myself doing it for that long. When I first started, it was just something. Sorry guys, my camera cut out. But this, as you can see, I might fast forward this part because this takes a long time. I'm telling you, when I do my nose, I like to really take my time with it. Bronzer. Now for bronzer, I go back and forth between using this NYX matte, matte bronze in the shade Deep Tan, and then just this Maybelline City Bronze. This one's definitely a deep, like a more deep tone, like dark. This one's like a more tan, orangey, golden thing going on. So because I cream contoured, I'm gonna try to go light with the bronzer, but at the same time I want you to see it. It's summer and I want to like tan. Okay, boom boom boom. I use this huge big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe. I love using the Morphe brushes. They're affordable, they don't feel cheap, they work really really well. So because I did the cream on the bottom, you want to make sure you drag it down the neck. Some of you guys are probably thinking, why is this girl doing her makeup with hoops? Well, why not? I didn't want to look too scary with no makeup, you know, so I made sure I had my lip gloss, my chapstick and my jewelry on, just to make me feel a little bit more put together. So boom, there's the bronzer. As you can see, like, it already just shapes it. Then I'm gonna go in with some blush. A palette from Target, Isn't It Peachy? And anyways, this is my go-to. I like a orangey corally type blush because I feel like it just goes with my skin tone. So I'm gonna tap in, go up. I just mix all 3 of these. Like, as you can see, they're my favorites. I go crazy with the blush. Do I wear too much blush? Probably. Will I stop? No. Like, blush, you can't convince me to put less, because I love my blush, and blush is always the first thing to go, so whatever. So I go up the forehead like that, because you want everything to like marry together. I want to look like I just was at the beach all day and I got burnt. A little bit on the chin. I even put, like, I literally just put the blush everywhere. Boom. Blush. Then after that step, I go in with my favorites. I think this is honestly everybody's favorite. Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Pound Cake. I think if you're not using this one, what are you doing? So right here, I'm gonna go down the nose and put it all the way up. It's super important to put it on the side of your nose because it just really gives you that extra contour. Up this way, right here. Boom, boom.
I put this stuff everywhere, like everywhere.
536. It's just like this. It's soft and fluffy, but it's still compact. So I don't drag, I push in and up into the skin and a little bit up. So I like to do this to like literally marry all the colors together, because I don't want any harsh lines. I used to do way too much of the harsh lines and think that was cute, until you see photographs and you start going on a camera like this and you're like, oh no, that is not cute. So you just want to blend everything out. I'm gonna put a little bit extra on the nose just to set it, because there's a lot of creams eyes, up the forehead. Boom. So for my eyebrows, I've been using this Morphe pencil stick. This is in the shade Chocolate Mousse. So first I like to brush them up, see what I'm working with. I've been plucking them a lot more so they look a lot more tamed. I noticed, so I tried growing them out and going for the full, like, bushy, full eyebrows, and it just did not look good on me. I feel like I look a lot better with like thin, sleek, arched up eyebrows because it kind of like puts the face up instead of like, I don't know, when they're too big and bulky, I still have a habit of drawing them on and it just looks like way too much. So what works for me is keeping them thin. So that's what I'm saying. Try not to follow beauty trends all the time because some might look cute and work for you, but others, like, they're not meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just finding what you feel you're prettiest and most confident in. Okay, so for brows without a doubt take me the longest. So first, what I do, I always start with my right eyebrow. Let me know if you always have a certain eyebrow you start with, but you always catch me starting with my right one. So first I do a light line at the bottom, the front part of the eyebrow, really light like that, and then I do small hair strokes up where you see that there's not any hairs. Keep it really light in the beginning of the brow because that's what's going to give you the more natural look. I don't want it to be like a freaking block at the tip, you know? Brush it up. I go back and forth between the brush and the pencil a lot because I like to see what I'm working with. Then I follow the line at the bottom. Alright you guys, so I finished putting the pencil and I'm sad, like literally look at this stuff. It is like, it's out. Like there's no twisting this thing, like it's done. I like to conceal under the brows. And before, so the reason why I use this Neutrogena foundation to conceal under is because I used to always go through so much concealer when I would do the heavy concealer here, on my eyes, eyebrows, that I would run out of it too much too fast. So I was like, let me just use a foundation that's the same tone so it doesn't look too crazy and it lasts me longer. This foundation, you guys, I've had for a really long time. It might be expired, I don't know. So I don't know, it works for me. This one's really nice. It's Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup Foundation with SPF 20 as well. And what shade is this? It's so old that the color, oh no, Natural Beige 60. Depending on the day, I'll do underneath and on top. If I'm going for a more natural look, I'll only do the bottom, but if I want a really slick, clean, taking my time look, I'll do it on the top also. So let me show you guys up close. This part you want to take your time with and like really perfect because your eyebrows, they're the frame of your face. So here. There we go. Look at the difference, like it just cleans it up really nice. See, when you use the foundation, I feel like sometimes a mistake is people will conceal under the brow, but they'll use like a really bright concealer and it just looks like it's too light under. You want it to make it like natural, clean line like your eyebrows are just like that clean. Okay, blend it down a little bit. Okay, so I'm feeling like let's be extra crisp. Let's conceal the top part, and the top part only put a little bit because I already put all those, ooh, itchy. Ugh. Sorry, because I already put the powders on top. You don't want to put too much foundation over it because it could like just rub off and give you a bad texture. The next one. You guys, I've been taking biotin every day to help my hair growth for my hair, and my hair is growing like this. It's like I shave one day and the next day like it's already like poking up like I'm coming back, and I'm like, go away. So next I'm going to be doing the moment we've all been waiting for, the bronzy look. And this, you guys, I'll be doing this look until I'm freaking, I'll be old. I'll be in my 60s, 70s doing this look. I don't care. So with this look, I usually need these brushes. This one. Okay. So first I'm gonna go in with this big fluffy brush. This is, I got it in a Morphe collection where it came with all the eyeshadow eyeshadow brushes. So first I'm gonna go in with the Real Neutral. Let me show you. What kind of YouTuber am I not even showing you guys the colors? So this is a crusty palette that I dropped too many times. I love it though. Morphe palettes, they're the bomb diggity. You know what, Morphe needs to sponsor me already, because I use Morphe brushes, Morphe pencil, Morphe, all of it. That's why it sucks that Sephora out here, they don't carry Morphe and only Ulta does, and I have no Ulta out here, so I need to look into just shipping it out here. Light color. Ooh, right here, it's tan. And then I'm just going to start creating the shadow up as high as you can. Don't be shy going up. I feel like before I would go too low when I was actually making my eyelid appear smaller than it was, and if you drag it all the way up, it just opens the eye a lot better. So you want to go in circular motions and just create that lid, like that big shadow. See how it just opens up? I don't know, it does something to it. I'm gonna go in with this darker one right here and mix it with this one, and I'm going to just transition it here. So then I'm gonna go in with even darker. Like, I just keep going darker. Like, you want to go with all the neutrals that you have. Start really tan and neutral, then you get a transition color that's like in the middle of the brown and the neutral color, and then you start going in and cutting out with that darker brown. You just want to mix them all together like this. It's like, if you want it to come out looking really good, take your time with blending. Oh, another update, you guys. I have a video coming up about how I've been back at the gym. So I recently, me and my boyfriend, we got a membership at Planet Fitness, and this is my first time going to Planet Fitness, and I really like it. Just the whole setup, it's a lot better. Like, I was going to this other gym out here called HCOA. $63 for one membership. Yeah, you get a guest, but now I'm at Planet Fitness and I pay $25 and I get a guest. You get a free haircut, there's a hydro massage, free training, there's fitness classes. Like, in the area that it's in, it's super cute. It really reminds me of like a San Diego type vibe, because the HCOA gym I was going to, like, the outside, it was kind of funny. Like, it was super rough outside and it looks kind of sketch, you know. It's not the best neighborhood. And then you go inside and it's super modern, but I don't know, the vibe at Planet Fitness, I like it a lot better than my old gym. So super excited about that. I'm going to be doing before and after pictures, because I really want to track my progress this time. I'm on the journey again. Like I said before, I don't hate my body right now, but I just know I can look a lot better. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my NT Morphe palette, of course. This is the neutral territory. And then I get this shade down here. What is this called? Open Mind. It's more of like tan with the, it has like an orange tone. And I'm going to go under.
Under my eye. This just gives you the smoked out open eye. It honestly gives you that freaky. I'm so happy to see my eyelashes going back. Like, my eyelash string is crazy.
Forever, you guys. Okay, so I mix this gold shade and then this silvery one. So first we're just going to go in with the gold, tap it like that. Press it on to the lid. Put it in the inner corner. Okay, cut the crease up. Remember, you want the eye to appear larger. Depending on what type of lashes you're using, you want to compensate for the coverage that you're going to have with the lashes, because think about it, when you open, it covers a lot. So I'm not shy with how high I put it, and with a little bit of this brown to really define it. Blend it in. it just gives it more depth and more za. Cool. And I'm gonna go in with a more silvery shade.
And I go on the top right here to make it really poke, and a lot on the inner corner.
Ah, my camera keeps pausing. I don't know why. It's like when I record for a long segment at a time, it just decides like, okay, I'm done. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow. Oh, don't forget to get that same silver shade and pop it up at the top.
Right here.
I use the Urban I noticed in my TikTok makeup video I said Urban Cafe. It's Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. So be generous with your setting spray. Like, you spend all that time putting all that makeup on, the least you could do is treat yourself with a lot of setting spray. So then, ladies, I've said this before on TikTok, get you one of these fans, because it just makes the makeup process a lot more fun. You just feel like that girl. So boom, boom, boom. Right, if you want that flawless, no pore looking face, you want to go back in with your powder and just re-hit the skin with powder.
I could do this makeup look fast if I really wanted to, like this whole beat with the lip flashes and everything. I could do it in like 35 minutes. Because I'm talking and trying to explain to you guys the shades and everything, yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit longer. I'm probably gonna have to fast forward a lot of these clips for you guys. Okay. Now we are all powdered up.
Guess what mascara I'm using? Yep, I'm using Morphe. How'd you know? I'm running out of this one too. Like, literally, it's super dry. But, I mean, you only put a little bit of mascara if you're gonna put lashes anyway, so it's whatever. I've just been trying to save money in different areas. I don't feel like I need to always have to have acrylic nails. I used to be like that. Like, you would see me in the nail salon every 2 weeks just to get a color change, get a fill. But I was spending too much money. I just feel like I'm at a place right now where I really want to save. We're trying to get into a new apartment. There's just different things I want to spend my money with. I'm thinking of getting my own at-home gel set to do my nails at home, save money, and then, I don't know, it's just something to do. I think it'll be fun to learn how to do my own nails. This look, if you don't want to be so extra, you can leave it with just mascara like this, put a clear gloss, and you're good to go. But I'm not doing that. I'm going all out today. So I'm going to use the Eyeallure lashes. I think I got rid of the box. Yep, I did. So I can't tell you what style they are, but any Eyeallure London falsies, how much I cut. So I literally just cut like barely. That's all that I cut off the end and in the front. I found, because I don't know if you guys can relate, but when you have lashes on, it's like always dealing with that problem of the inner corner always being so annoying. But when you cut both sides, I feel like you don't have that problem as much. It doesn't bother and poke as much, and this way it'll just fit your eye a little bit better, because when it's too long, sometimes 9 times out of 10 it doesn't even fit your eye. So just take the time to cut a little bit, you know. With these Eyeallure ones, I see that like when you take them off the packaging, they stay straight, and then when you're trying to stick them on with the glue, it's like a pain in the ass. So just take that time to break the band, do that same thing like that. Boom. Oh, sorry, I ran out of storage, so I had to delete a few videos. But I wanted your guys' opinion, if you'd be interested or even care if I post a video about like my top 5 most influential books. Because reading is something that's always helped me heal, and it's something I'm passionate about. I think like we should all make reading a part of like our lifestyles. So I want to share with you some of the books I know that it could help people. So hold up, let me concentrate. I noticed the glue's drying, so let's apply this lash. Put them right on top. Oopsies. I feel the pressure. Oh my god, I feel the pressure with you guys watching me. Boom. There's one eye. I think the glue, see the problem with this glue, it dries super fast, so you kind of have to be quick with it. Alright you guys, I was struggling putting on these lashes. Like, you know when you have the gap in the middle where you can see the lash line, it's just okay. Anyways, let's go on to the lip combo. We're almost about finished here. So this lip combo I've been using for years now. Honestly, I haven't switched it up. This is like my favorite shade brown with the favorite nude. Like this together just gives me that. So I'm going to use the shade Urban Cafe. This is NYX. Let's just line the lip. Yes, I'm going to overline because my lips, they need to look a little bit fuller and bigger. Why not? It looks super dark right now, but once I put the nude, you're gonna see how it just like comes together like bomb. Okay, so now that we have the lip liner, I've been using the NYX suede shade. Oh no, this is Dainty Days, but this like the NYX suede edition. And then we're just gonna tap it on. I see my dog behind me just watching me. Okay. Yeah. These two together are like peanut butter and jelly. Look at that. This one just makes my lips feel more full and more complete. Like, I just love it. Boom. So this is my go-to look. Okay, almost done. Now we just have to add the highlight. For highlighter, I've been using this Natasha Denona Cheek and Glow palette. Love Glow Cheek palette. It's bomb. So it has like the different blushes, and then this is the highlight that I use. It's amazing. Use this fan brush. Don't be shy with that highlight. Like, if you're gonna do the bronze glitter Karina look, you need to, the glittery the better. Okay, right at the top of my cheek, the high points. Blend it in with the bronzer and the blush because it, like I always say, it should all blend as one, so it gives you that like bomb skin look. Okay, and as you can see with the makeup, you can see my facial expressions changing because I'm starting to feel myself. Okay, then you want to go down the nose, This is key. You want to tap it on the nose with the finger, go up, boom, 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 boom. And this is my signature bronze smoky sexy golden glow look. I love it. Water never tastes so good. Okay, you guys, so yeah, this is the final look. Let me show you guys a close-up. This is my go-to. Like, if you see me out, I'm most likely going out with this look. I'm debating if I want to put gloss. Yeah, let's put gloss. So I just go in with the random Ulta glittery clear one. I love this one a lot because it gives you that lip plumping, like burning sensation. And I don't know why I love that feeling at the end of makeup. The makeup process. Oh yeah. So there you have it, you guys. There is my makeup look. I'm gonna be doing more makeup videos coming soon. I want to show you guys how I do like my white eyeliner graphic look, because I want to do like a cute little look with the braids in the front and use this cute little bucket hat. So that's coming up. I'm also doing my gym video coming up. I'm gonna be doing my OnlyFans Q&A maybe video coming up, my book video coming up. So I got some more videos in the works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys remake this look, DM me, send me your pictures, your selfies, tag me. I want to see you guys recreate this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be back next week. And I always say this, I'm going to try to come back this week for a second video. But like for real, like I really need to get my shit together and post 2 videos a week for you guys because it's time to pick it up. Pick up momentum. I'm seeing I'm finally getting a little bit, excuse me, more subscribers. And I'm so happy and grateful for you guys for subscribing. the views are going up, the likes are going up, and I'm just getting really excited because I'm just sticking with it, and this makes me really happy. I really enjoy talking to you guys and sharing different things, parts of my life. I like sharing like where I live. I like sharing how I do my makeup, what's going on in my life. Like, I feel like you guys are just like my friends, you know. Well, you guys are like family at this point. I'll be telling you guys everything, all the tea. So like I always say, don't forget to like, subscribe down below, maybe even leave a nice comment, you know. Okay, you guys, so enough talking. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully this week. Love you. Bye.